Rage 135. Last time we did a more detailed things we already did, but I want to redo it because there wasn't even that much detail with the graphics and everything. So I'm gonna redo those, and also controllers now. So let's get started. Okay, now first thing first, PlayStation 4 controller first. So let's get started. The DualShock 4 is going its history with the first DualShock 4 and so on. Okay, the PlayStation controller. Look how it looks. It looks kind of plain. It got no analog stick. It got no button to turn it on, I guess. Just, I don't know. It just kind of looks plain, grayish. No analog stick, just a D-pad, but it's PlayStation. The games on it was like mostly like 2D kind of, just saying. But then after, they actually put an analog stick for some reason, and that button in the middle to power it, I guess, turn it on. So yeah, pretty much it's the same as the PlayStation 3 controller. But now let's move on to the PlayStation 2 controller. It looks exactly like the PlayStation 3 controller. PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 1 controller kind of looks like that's the black, like what the PlayStation 3 has, and still has that kind of look that the PlayStation 1 has. You can actually hook up the PlayStation 1 controller to your PS2, and it looks exactly like the PlayStation 3 controller. That's the PlayStation 3 controller. But I like how they changed it up for the PS4. Like they added that nice analog stick with the light, and they actually changed it up. Well, the analog stick feels like you never ever want to let go of it, and the D-pad feels more advanced. There's a new feature on it, like the share button, which is like on the left of the option, which is actually pause or something like that. And the big touchscreen is actually kind of fun, especially when you play on Playroom. So yeah, and the light bar is like used for many things, and the analog. I mean the triggers. Have I seen analog? Those whatever. The triggers feel like comfortable. Like it's so good that they actually used it in the shooting games instead of using the shoulder buttons. I actually really like Sony and Nintendo. They actually made something together. They actually made a CD for a Nintendo console. I'm not really sure if it was for the Nintendo 64, but you know, I'm not really sure if it was for the Nintendo 64, but I know Sony and Nintendo worked together at one point. Now let's move on to the Xbox controller. So we're gonna get it into its history of the original Xbox 360. But for the Xbox 360, it's kind of annoying. Keep changing the battery, like keep taking out the thing, changes in the battery and stuff like that. So, but what I really liked is the middle menu button actually looked like the Xbox circle thing actually being stuck into the controller. The analog stick kind of feels like the PlayStation 4, but not that much. It's way better than PlayStation 3. Xbox One controller, oh my gosh, it was so fat that they had to make it more skinny, so they made the second version of that controller just more skinny. It's time for the next gen, Xbox One. The triggers are so nice that you never ever want to let go of it. The D-pad's more advanced. The buttons are the same. Everything's just better. Everything is just the triggers is like way better. Well, that's all we have today. Just enjoy the rest of this theme. Bye.